professionally, it was hugely interesting to be on the board of that as it went through its, I think it's more like a tug of war actually than a tussle over a 9-month period. But what emerged is a business of a serious scale in a market where it is now a fairly clear dominant winner in a part of the real estate market where there is a lot of occupational demand. So as a proposition of what scale could do to capital raising and to effectively growing decent earnings for shareholders, I think it is the right solution. Super sort of interesting dilemma for shareholders, in terms of whether or not to remain in the listed space in the case of who was the eventual winner versus a take private. And as a board, we switched our recommendation through that process at least once. But I think it was and is the right result. I mean, the real estate sector is such a small part of the listed sector, or the listed space rather, and we need to be bigger and be more influential, and scale, unfortunately, is the route through that and to that. What that means for the rest of the REITs, I mean, no comment, but is there going to be more M&A activity? One would think that feels conceivable, and certainly the kind of the constraint on capital for much of the listed space, as the market is hopefully starting to turn and rates are starting to move in our favour. I think it's an interesting and exciting time to be in this sector.